Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are good. So, this is already that our book is changed this year, that is Gigabyte. So, you have to buy this book. If you have already bought, then read the chapters with me. So, here I will give you the brief idea, and you have to read all the concept thoroughly from the book. Okay. Communication. So, first lesson is computer network. Computer network. So first topic is communication. Communication is a process in which two or more people share their knowledge, information, and resources and expertise among themselves. Communication involves a sender transmitting an idea, information, or feeling to a receiver. So how we talking only called communication, in which one person has some idea, he wants to transmit that idea to other person, so that is called the communication. Okay, so next topic is computer communication. So here we will talk about how the computer communicate with each other. Computer communication is described as the process in which one computer transfers data, instruction, and information to another computer. Like human beings, computer transfers data, instruction, and information to another computer. Okay, for that we need internet, cables, okay, or wires. Okay, or we can send that wirelessly also. Okay, so components for computer communication are sender, communication channel or transmission media, receiver, and protocol. So sender, it is a sending device that's initiated to send data, instruction, or information. So this sender is first person. Like if two persons are communicating with each other, then first person is called sender, who transmit the idea towards other person. Communication channel or transmission media, it is a medium on which the data, instruction, or information can travel. Okay, so the transmission media is how the medium, what is the medium of transferring data. Okay, so it can be cable, microwave station, or satellite. Receiver, it is receiving device that accepts the transmission of data, instruction, or the information. It can be a computer or mobile device. Okay, so this is sender is called first person and receiver is called second person, who is taking that data, that is called receiver. Okay, who is receiving the data. So next is protocol. It is a set of rules that outlines characteristics of how two devices communicate. So protocols are the set of rules how they will talk. Okay, how they will communicate with each other, how the two computer will communicate each other. Okay, this is the diagram here, you can see. So sender, protocol, communication channel, and receiver. Okay, so our next topic is okay, next topic is computer network. A computer network is a collection of computers and devices connected by communication channel. So in your lab you can see so many computers are there, or they are connected with each other, that is called computer network. Okay, a computer network is a collection of computers and devices connected by communication channels. So I told you already that communication channel might be a cable, wire, satellite, wirelessly, anything it may be. Okay, need for a network, data and information sharing. So why we need the network for, we need the network for communicating the computer. Okay, computers के बीच में communicate करने के लिए we need the computer network. Data and information sharing. In a network environment, any authorized user can use a computer to access data and information stored on other computer in the network. Okay, a large company or example might store a database of customer information on the hard disk of the server. Any authorized person can connect to the network and can access that database. means whatever data we stored on our computer, we need some authentication for that. If someone wants to share that data, then they should have the authentication, okay, for the sharing of that data. Hardware sharing. In a network environment, each computer on a network can access and use hardware available on the network. So they need the environment. Each computer need the environment, means hardware. Like if so many computers are you can see the example here. So many computers are connected with each other and one printer is there. So here we need the hardware sharing, means all the computers, if all the computer wants to print anything, then all at a time only one computer can use that printer. That is called hardware sharing. Okay, next is software sharing. Network lets people gain access to software programs stored on central computer. Okay, so whatever is if we want to share the software, then for that everything is stored on one computer only. Okay, here you can see, using their own computers, individuals can gain access to the work with each other. Okay, if I stored anything here, okay, this is called software sharing. If I stored any software here, then this computer is authorized for this because they are connected to each other, so they can share that data. Okay, transfer funds. Network allows users to exchange money from one bank account to another via electronic funds transfer, EFT. Both business houses and customers use EFT. So if we want to transfer the funds, then both the computers should have both the network should have the EFT, that is called electronic fund transfer. Okay, so this we can see, this is ATM is the example for this. Okay, so next is network user. When your computer is a part of a network where two or more computers can connect it using a cable or some other communication channels, you can become a network user and can share files, folders and computer hardware such as printers attached to one computer to other computers. So network user is like that only. Okay, we attach the one printer to so many computers, then these all computers can share this printer. This is called the network user. Server and workstations. Powerful computers responsible for distributing files to network users are referred to as servers. Okay, so this is called the server. What we call the servers? Powerful computers responsible for distributing files. Okay, if this is called the server here, because it is distributing the files to other computers, this is called server only. Okay, and workstations. Other less powerful computers connected to a server are called the workstation. Okay student, this is all for today. Read this chapter thoroughly, and if you have any problem you can ask me. Thank you.